number 27. All right, and you can just use the stand.
Yeah, it's not really getting the angle high enough.
Good work. You can move back the desk if you like as well. We've got a ball, an iron ball. All right, and on this ball we've got the ice melts. So dVdt melts at a rate of 8 milliliters.
It's hard to see.
Per minute. Now, is that rate a positive or negative value? It's a negative value. So just put a negative sign there. We also know that we're saying how fast is the outer surface area decreasing when the diameter is 20 centimeters, which means the radius would be what? 10 centimeters. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We know two things about spheres. We know their volume, and we know their surface area. We have equations for both. What's the formula for the volume of a sphere? Right, that may be something you want to put on some sort of sheet for the test. What's the surface area of a sphere?
4 pi r squared.
4 pi r squared. And again, I always remember them because of the derivatives of each other. And that just happens in the sphere case, in the circle case. The derivative of the area of a circle is the circumference of a circle. Right? So, same thing here. The derivative of the volume gives you your surface area. So when you take the derivative, it's like you knock down a dimension. Okay, we know that if I take the derivative of volume, dV dt equals 4 pi r squared times dr dt. And at this particular moment, I know that dV dt is negative 8, and r is what? 10. So that's going to be 100 because it's squared. So this becomes, negative 2 over 100 pi. So negative 1 over 50 pi. Is that correct? Looks correct? We'll go with it. So I know dr dt, but I don't want dr dt. I wanted SA dt, right? The surface area, how the surface area changes with respect to time. So I take the derivative of this equation now. That equals 8 pi r dr dt. And I'm looking for this thing on the left, and I have all the pieces now for the right. I've got 8, I've got pi, the radius is 10, and then I can take this value and plug it in. See how that's helpful? Right? So the reason they gave us dV dt was so that we could find dr dt, and then we could use dr dt to find ds dt, or rest the surface area. So this is negative 1 over 50 pi. And things start canceling. The pi's cancel. Whoops. The 50 becomes a 5. That cancels. And so we get negative 8 over 5. And then what do you think our units will be? Is it centimeters squared? Sure. Is that the answer?
Yep.
We don't have to do any unit conversions or anything like that?
Well, just the only initial unit conversion is from milliliters to